You've probably heard this your whole life. Just pay off your mortgage as fast as possible. But what if the strategy is actually slowing you down? Let's break down whether racing to pay off your mortgage is really the smartest move, or if there's a better way. It's Erica V, and welcome back to the channel where we talk all things mortgage strategy, financial freedom, and building the life you actually want without the fluff and without the fear. Today, we're talking about something that almost every Canadian homeowner has been taught to do: pay it off. Now, look, I get where it comes from. Our parents and even our grandparents had a very simple formula: get a mortgage, pay it off as soon as you can, own your home outright, and retire with peace of mind. But here's the thing. It worked in an era where home prices were lower, stable job pensions, and much higher interest rates where early repayment actually saved massive interest. But today, most Canadians are working with completely different variables. Home prices are 10 times what they were, pensions are pretty rare now, and let's face it, taxes are very high. And mortgage rates, for the most part, they're much lower than your potential return on an investment elsewhere. So what happens when we take that same pay it off ASAP mentality and apply it to today's numbers? Well, you end up pouring every spare dollar onto your mortgage, while your investment accounts sit empty, your cash flow stays super tight, and while your financial goals get really delayed because everything is tied up in your house. Now, here's the real kicker. Your mortgage interest, it's not tax deductible, but investment loan interest can be. So while you're putting all your money towards paying off bad debt, you could be missing the opportunity to convert it into a wealth building tool. Okay, first, let's zoom out for a second. What do you actually want? To own your own home outright, or to be financially secure? Because those are not always the same thing. I say this a lot, but it bears repeating. Mortgage freedom isn't always about a zero balance. It's about zero stress. It's about designing your mortgage to work for you, not drain you. And it's to create flexibility and to support your lifestyle now and in your goals for later. Now, one of my clients came to me recently with a very clear goal. I just want to pay this thing off as fast as I can, which is totally fair. But once we actually crunch the numbers, we realized that by shifting gears ever so slightly and using a readvanceable mortgage and tax-efficient strategies like the Smith Maneuver, she could free up over $900 a month in cash flow, build an investment portfolio for retirement and retire earlier, and still be on track to have the home paid off in the same amount of time. The difference? She wouldn't be house rich and cash poor. She'd have options. Look, there is nothing wrong with wanting to pay off your mortgage. It's an emotional milestone and it really truly feels safe. What I'm suggesting is this. Let's make sure your strategy is doing more than just checking a box. Because financial freedom doesn't come from having no debt. It comes from having the right structure. One that supports your goals, that gives you flexibility when life changes, and that uses equity intentionally. There are tools out there that most Canadians just don't know exist. And if they do know, they don't fully understand them, such as readvanceable mortgages, tax-deductible investment loans, accelerators like cash damming or debt swap, the ability to reinvest and build wealth while paying off your mortgage. These aren't fringe ideas. These are tried and true strategies that the wealthy have been using for decades. And now they're accessible to you too, if you have the right plan and the right guidance. So the next time someone tells you, just pay off your mortgage as fast as you can, I encourage you to pause and ask yourself, what would that actually do for you? Would it create freedom or just a sense of control? And what are you giving up in the process? Because your mortgage isn't just debt, it's a decision-making tool. It can either limit you or it can unlock everything. So if this hits home for you, stick around. We're just getting started. Subscribe to the channel for more strategies, more clarity, and more financial tools that actually work in today's economy. And if you're wondering if your current mortgage is helping or holding you back, book a call anytime. All the links you'll need to get started are in the description box down below. It's time to make your mortgage work smarter.